A little while ago, Musicmakers very generously sent me a Ballad harp to be used in our Learning the Harp videos, and I was so excited for it to arrive. So I saw the delivery truck pull into our driveway and I met the delivery man at the door.
First time I've ever delivered a harp.
Wow! First time for everything.
Absolutely. Hope you have fun with it.
He was telling me that this is the first time that he's ever delivered a harp, which was really cool to hear. I can't say I was that surprised to hear it, but I really hope that it brightened his day. It's here. So after hauling that giant box inside, my cat Murph didn't really know what was going on. She was probably like a little bit suspicious. She didn't really know what to think about it. What wasn't captured on video is me hauling that big box up the stairs into my studio. This is honestly, for a harpist, feels like Christmas morning opening a new harp. Well, I start unboxing it, and Murph, of course, is very interested in what's going on, wants to help in any way she can, but there was a point where I did have to kind of banish her from the room as she was getting a little too curious. Pro tip, it's always a really good idea to keep the big box that your harp comes in. I know you might be kind of short on storage or space, but if you're able to, it's really great to keep that in case you ever need to ship it back for repairs or whatever reason. So what I did was I taped the box back up and I took it back downstairs, and thankfully in the house we just moved into, we have a barn in the back of our yard. So I just kind of put it in there for safekeeping. My neighbors were probably a little confused. I can just only pray that they didn't see me carrying that box because let's be real, it does kind of look like a coffin. Ooh. I just remember feeling so relieved when I got the harp out of the travel bag and saw that it was all in one piece, that there weren't any scratches or anything. Musicmakers did a fantastic job of just making sure that the harp was really safe and secure in its long journey to get here. Honestly, I don't really know what I'm doing, so this could take a while. I'm sure they would make it pretty straightforward though. Please don't judge me too much for this clip. First of all, I've never played a Musicmakers harp before, so it didn't really run through my mind exactly how the feet would kind of fit onto it, so it's a little embarrassing showing that clip. Bring in the big guns. There's my little assistant. Yeah, what? I'm very confused. But what I learned is that it's always really helpful to read the instructions. When in doubt, just read the instructions. Murph, get down. Oh my gosh. Girl. Okay, I think that's enough. The wood is just so beautiful. Oh, that's actually not as out of tune. I was expecting it to be like way out of tune after shipping, but wow. Actually, it was out of tune. It's just that every string was just as out of tune as the other. So at least it was consistent. I'm excited to hear what it sounds like when it's in tune. So let me pause and do that real quick. So what they do when they ship your harp oftentimes is that they'll detune all of the strings just to kind of alleviate some of the pressure and make it hopefully less likely for strings to break as it's in transit to your home. So they probably just detuned the strings the same amount. But now that I'm tuning it, I'm realizing that, wow, maybe my ear isn't as good as I thought it was.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Right? So when I first sat down and played the harp, it felt so different compared to the Ravenna that I was playing. Here we go. This is beautiful. Wow. So the first thing I noticed was that the height of the harp is a lot shorter than what I was used to with the Ravenna. So that's been an adjustment. It also has a really bright sound. What's also cool about this harp is that there is a pickup installed, which is a little microphone that sticks to the inside of the soundboard. So if I wanted to hook it up into an amplifier, I could. So that's a really fun element of this harp. So now that I've spent some time playing it a little bit, I've just gotten more and more used to it, and I've really enjoyed playing it. Thank you so much, Musicmakers, for sending me this harp. I love it so much. Would you be interested in hearing a comparison between this Ballad harp and the Ravenna that I was previously playing on? If so, let me know down in the comments, and if I make it, I will link it here in this video for you to watch.